Yo, what is going on, Dino Bros and Dino Sisters? Before I get into this fan mode, which is a really, really cool, Dinobot Grimlock. I think it's Grimlock. Yeah. You know, decked out with Paleotrex and Ractonite. I just want to say, hey, please, please, you know that this channel is not meant for tiny little mini cons, nor is it being marketed towards mini cons. But I know a lot of you mini cons and mini bots and micromasters watch this channel, and so if you do, please get your parents' permission. Tell them what you are watching. Share this channel with them. And please get their explicit permission. I'm just trying to be responsible here. I mean, most of the stuff on this channel is rated PG or G, I would say. Maybe PG-13 at times, probably not. But still, please, please get your parents' permission if you are watching this channel regularly. Okay? Cool. Thank you so much. With that out of the way, check it out. It is a cool fan mode consisting of, once again, the Dinobot mold, but I believe it's Grimlock, and he is decked out, fossilized using Paleotrex and Ractonite. I love how the colors go together. I love this little thing that I did with his head. So he has these like kind of combined mode spears on his head, that little extra touch. He has these cool like chieftain like feathers, tassels going off of his shoulders, and he has these really, really cool giant broadswords on each side because he means business. Business, witness. And on the back, he has a little cool tail that gives him stability as well. And dude, I've mentioned this on the channel before. It's like, dude, I wish I had a tail, dude. I wish I had a tail. I don't really know what was the evolutionary catalyst that made us lose our tails, but dude, I'm so salty about that. I would love to have a tail, man, but whatever, dude. Actually, you know what? I think this is supposed to go the other way. Yeah, to give him bend when necessary. Yeah, there you go. But for now, it's a bit of a kickstand and, just chilling. And, yeah, dude, I really, really like this build. I really like this build. And I feel like, most people have these ingredients at home. You probably have a Dinobot. You probably have a Fossilizer, P-Trex, and Ractonite, right? And so, yeah, let's get with it. So in terms of, like, the study of this bot, you know that he doesn't have a ton of 5mm ports. I mean, for a Beast Wars Kingdom guy, he actually does. He has 2 under his feet. I believe he has 2 under his feet. Yeah, 2 under the feet. He has 2 adorning like the outside of his knees, like one over here, one over here. He has the ports in his hand. I guess he's not that bad. He has the ports in his hand, and then he has a port right over there where the dino tail connects. And that's actually where the majority of the magic happens, right? And so let's go over the easy bits first, and that's going to be the weapons. These are tight fits. Yeah, it's just coming apart, as you can see. Oof. By the way, this is going live on 4th of the July weekend. I hope y'all are doing something fun. I hope y'all are chilling. And, getting to spend time with great family and friends. Yeah, and happy birthday, America. Yeah, love you so much. And here we have, you know what's weird? People get upset that sometimes I'm like, patriotic in the sense that I love this country. I mean, why wouldn't I, Like, yeah, everything has its faults, but I love my country, dude. Yeah, they did a lot for my family. So, yeah, props to America and happy birthday. So over here, again, is the Ractonite body. I removed the top little spikes because, again, they're used to adorn the head. So it's just one rack head, one rack body, tail extended. And, yeah, that's the entirety of the first broadsword. And if you're not from America, yeah, I'm sure you got mad love for your country too. It's cool, dude. It's like wherever you're from, dude, respect and props. As long as that place is a good place where you're living and it's taking care of you and its citizens, then yeah, man, props to your respective country as well. And okay, so this one over here is we have the Dinobot tail plugged into that axe bit. We have the tail, the tail tip of the Paleotrex just kind of plugged into that little slot where it's supposed to plug in. And then we have the buckler over here, and this is the second lance. Because you can have it go forward too, like that. So yeah, it could be a lance. Maybe I'll do that. Could be a lance, and that's the other broadsword lance looking thing. So okay, cool. So now we take a look at this guy, and the magic, everything happens really with that little port, the one that's used to plug in the Dinobot tail. Everything is basically hanging on to that, and theoretically, I'll just be able to lift this up and unplug this part, and everything should probably come apart. In theory. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything is kind of like hugging this, so it's kind of holding it in place, but unless I did, no, okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at this gnarly harness. Cool, right? And so down here is the Paleotrex dino skull with the tail and then the head plugged in, and that's kind of like the kickstand. And this thing supports the crotch area. It kind of hugs it. It's like a cup almost, you know, like the ones that they use for sports. And back here, you have, back here, you have, dude, it's weird. I lived in America all my life, but, you know, just because I got Asian parents, sometimes my Asian tongue will slip out, like, back here, or when I say, like, left to right, like, I swear, dude. You know, back in the day, I used to have, like, a lisp, and I couldn't say my S's properly, and because of that, they put me in speech class, but they also put me in the, they made me take the bus with the handicapped kids, like the kids with learning disabilities and stuff, or just like I don't know what's the proper term now. You know what I mean? And so yeah, that was weird. I never really quite understood that. Yeah. Anyway, neither here nor there, right? So we have the Paleotrex dino head. You plug that into the ractinite hip, which contains the hip covering, which contains the hips, and then you are plugging in the Paleotrex calves and extending those out and plugging in the rack little tiny spear so they become so they adorn his head. From the side of the Paleotrex headpiece, the dino headpiece, the torso rather, you extend out the big rack legs, then you plug in the small rack legs, but you need to have the hole facing inward, because what you're going to do with that is you're going to plug in the Paleotrex legs, the little claw things in there, and then extend them and butterfly them out, flower them out, or whatever you want to call it, like that, so that they become like the shoulder tassels, the shoulder pauldrons. And then on the bottom of the rack legs, you plug in the Paleotrex thigh bit. And so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this all back. Okay, that's pretty easy. Lol. So yeah, you just plug that in right there. And then you just gotta get everything to sit down and have it settle in place. Move those little horns up so that, yeah, he looks all like devil-y, devil savior. Then, you know what, we'll give him a lance this time. Yeah. I just don't like that his hands have to be like in this weird, awkward position. Maybe, yeah, they can't close, but whatever, dude. And then this one. Yeah, you just plug in like that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's the sound from Price is Right. Yo, there's always that guy on The Price is Right where somebody gets a number that's really close. They're like 2,000 Bob, and he's like, he'll look over and be like 2001 Bob. And dude, whenever that person gets it, I'm so annoyed. I'm like, oh man. But anyway, neither. Y'all even know what The Price is Right is? Or when it was Bob Barker and not, I don't know, even know who it is, Drew Carey? I have no idea. But yeah, that's it. You want me to tell you a really quick story? So I was visiting Alcatraz on a tour with, I used to work with Sony and PlayStation. They took us on a tour of Alcatraz. And at that time, there was a bunch of seniors, a bunch of old folks who were there. And you're taking a tram ride over the island. And then the person was like, can anybody tell me like how many years ago like this was built? And like, and people were like making guesses, and somebody was like 50 years ago, and then I was like 50 years ago in one, Bob, and like or something to that effect. And basically, man, because you know Price is Right, a lot of old folks watch that stuff, dude. The old folks were loving it. They were dying, dude. I got hella mad love from the old lady. They thought I was hilarious. But anyway, I'm sure that joke didn't hit with y'all right now, especially you guys are a different audience and different generation. But anyway, hope you have liked this video. Hope you have liked this build. And if you got these ingredients at home, yeah, chef it up. And have fun. And so again, if you're watching this on 4th of July weekend or whenever you're catching this in space time, my greatest of peace, happiness, joy, and love to you. Be safe and be kind. And let's all try to get through this together without pissing each other off and just being cool with one another as much as we can, right? Okay? Take care, gang. See ya. Bye.